Hello farmers and welcome back to the hills of Tuscany in the afternoon hours of the month of August. We got one job to do and we're going to move on to the month of September, hopefully to harvest some sunflowers, possibly. They should be ready next month. Our job to do is to fertilize our grass field. I've actually just finished up plowing the potato field and the red beet field that we harvested this year. I was actually recording that, and I've been having some issues with my audio, and my recording captured nothing for audio. Video, yes. Audio, nothing. So this is like my second intro to this video, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it goes well enough. So maybe a little bit shorter video than usual, because I got to figure out what's going on with my audio issues. Actually, I think I had an audio issue a couple episodes ago on American Falls, where the audio was a little bit ahead of the video as well. So something's going on there, so I gotta dive into that, see what's going on. But anyways, yeah, the plowing is done. I was getting that done because I thought I was gonna leave it all until winter time. But then again, I don't want to leave like 6 fields to be plowed, because I'll be doing that for like a couple of episodes. So I'm trying to separate it just a little bit of how much we're doing. This little grass field right here is doing us wonders, keeping our cows and sheep fed. Let's narrow the working width here so I'm not wasting too much fertilizer. And spread it a little bit more. And then narrow it down again. There, we're pretty much all set. I'm missing a little bit of pieces here and there, but overall, we're okay. So, harvest the sunflower field. That's my goal first thing in the morning. We'll be doing that. And then I think I need to top off the cows with some TMR. We should have a good amount of that to go into the feed trough. Okay, turn that off. And grass field's all set to be harvested in November, I do believe. Let's go ahead and park this away. That's pretty much all that New Holland is doing, is just fertilizing the grass field at this point. Yeah, so nothing else left to do in the month of August. The grapes might be ready next month as well. They're all set. We're just waiting on the sugar beet to be ready for harvest, so I can get that in, start making some sugar so we can start making some candy. But let's go to bed. 8 o'clock is fine because we're not waiting to do contracts or anything like that here in Tuscany. I do need to head over, though, with the New Holland T8 and our plow. The parsnip field's going to need to be taken care of at some point. There is rain in the forecast. How soon before the rain gets here? 9. Okay, but the rest of the day is good. Is the sunflower field ready for harvest? I probably should check on that. I think it's going to be. But is it? If I can find out where we are. There's where we need to be. It's ready for harvest. Perfect. Combine. The good old combine. When you're going to need that, yeah, sunflowers, you can see it through the silo over there. It's ready for harvest. I'm actually going to bring the header with us, because I think eventually I'm going to put down a shed at production lane for the headers. The sunflower header and this header as well. So let's scoot on down through here. Actually, on my way passing through, let's go ahead and wash the header. I don't think I'm going to be using that again this year, so we can put that away. At least prepare to start putting it away. And another thing I got to keep track of at some point is inspecting our equipment before I repair it. Hopefully I can do that through the winter months. The thing is, I think I need to buy multiple of those repair crates. That way I can inspect multiple things at once. Do I want to wash the combine? I mean, we'll give it a quick rinse, but I mean, we're going to be using it here very shortly. That's good enough. Just get the main clumps of dirt off of the combine. Yeah, that realistic damage system. Yeah, I got to start inspecting some of our stuff and repairing them as well. I think I have an idea. I think I mentioned last episode about eventually just making a road going across that field there, or maybe even like right here and lining it up with that road. I think my future plans won't be this year, may be not, well, I think it'll be next year. We're going to make enough money, I think, through the year. But all those fields over there, the olive groves and the vineyards that are over here, we're going to buy those and probably delete those and make the red beet field that I just finished plowing, we harvested, merge all those fields together to make one field. I think that's my plan. But as we know, plans do change with me pretty often. But I think that is the idea I'm going to go with. I need more sugar beet for making sugar and making into candy as well. The good thing about the sugar factory is we can just put regular sugar beet in, as we know, and of course we can put in cut sugar beet as well. Yeah, it's starting to get a little messy down here. Because I don't have a shed, I'm not really putting things away. Alright, sunflower header, let's grab that. Watch out for the combine, the truck. Let's go out this way. Actually, before I do, I did notice when I was doing some plowing, look at the amount of potato chips that we got. These are 2,000 liters a piece. Just regular old potato chips. Too bad we can't make like spicy chips and flavored chips. Maybe some greenhouses can be added along with that at some point. Make some like hot peppers or something. Can I sneak through here? Not really. Okay. I thought I was going to go over that fence line. Well, I'm probably going to hit those shrubs as well. Oh no. Alright, mistakes were made. Maybe if I get a run, I can get... Okay. That's not going to work. Let's, yeah, just hop on the old PC, make a recording of Hills of Tuscany and have issues here and there. And now I am kind of stuck here-ish. Alright, let's see if I can back out of here. Nope, now I got traffic here. Alright, I'll find a way around this issue. Maybe. Alright, now that we got the traffic turned off, I got myself turned around. I think I'll just have to go around this way. Noted, I can't go over that fence. And then the shrubberies are kind of in the way, so maybe a sunflower header. We might need one in the future. But yeah, if next year if plans go as I was just mentioning about making a cut road going through there and taking the top half of this field and merging it with the olive grove over here, making that one field, yeah, we can get around this whole problem because the sunflowers are always going to be planted, not in this field, well, not always just in this field alone. I gotta watch out for that lamp post. Yeah, I'll be also on the other side as well. And the reason why we want to keep them planted here is because we got the beehives, and of course the beehives help us on the yield production of sunflowers, canola, and potatoes. So all these sunflowers will be brought down to the oil mill, down the southern end of the map. And then, of course, that oil will then be distributed up to the potato chip factory, where we can go ahead and make some more potato chips. A different recipe than from the canola oil, so double the production of potato chips. So my plan for the rest of the year, as for the money, I think we will buy the dairy production because the cows are producing a good amount of milk, and then really just start putting the money back into the loan and getting it knocked down to about 9 million, and then try to see how we're doing at that point. The loan interest at midnight is kind of killing us a little bit. I mean, we're fine on the money. We're going to be making enough money, I think, with everything that we got going here. I mean, eventually we'll have some clothing to sell next year as well once we get the cotton harvest going. The sheep are slowly rolling along, making some wool. So we'll have, you know, maybe 3 or 4 pallets of clothes next year to sell. We should have some good amount of candy to sell at that point as well. I don't really expect that much of a profit from the grapes, between the grape juice, the raisins, and the pomace. The pomace does not look that promising. I probably should say it that way. Let's see, how are we filling up here? Not too bad. Will I get a full trailer of sunflowers off the field? That is the question. I think so. Maybe a trailer and a half. But then again, I always seem to overshoot, so maybe I should just say, let's just hope for a trailer and go from there. But I just want to get this off. I want to get this harvest done before the rain gets here. I'll put the speed at ×1. Not that I trust the forecast too much. I mean, it says rain at 9, but it could start raining at 8:40 or 8:45, you know, somewhere around there. So I want to leave myself some time to get the harvest done. Not that big of a deal, I guess, if it starts raining. I mean, we'll just have to pause the harvest until after the rain. I mean, the rest of the day / month looks good. Oh yeah, I should have checked to see if the grapes are going to be ready. The grapes will probably be next episode. So what we can do is we can hire a worker to do the red grapes, and we can hop into the other one and start harvesting some white grapes and pile them all in. I don't have a trailer for grapes, right? I don't think so. I mean, the trailer we have here at this farm might take grapes, but really the yield is not that much and the combines hold enough, and we're not that far from the production building that we can just take the harvesters once they get full, go right over to the production building and dump it on in. That's all we're really doing with it. So yeah, I'm kind of focused on just bringing in some cash, buying the dairy production, which was $100 grand, somewhere around there. The cows are going to be making enough milk, I think, to get my money back on the dairy production, so that's why it's worth. The sooner I get it, the more money I'll make off of it and pay it back as quickly as possible. Start paying off the loan, and once we do that, because I don't think I really need any equipment currently. And then next spring, if we can start buying those fields over there that I mentioned, I think if I quickly added those fields up, it's like around 200 grand, so not that expensive. Sound like American Falls, where the fields are extremely expensive. These fields here we can afford. And start making like a pure sugar beet field. Since we got a good amount of honey in the candy shop and strawberries in there, we need to up our candy production. Need to up all of our productions. That's what we need to be doing. Oh, we got a combine's half full already, so maybe we'll maybe a trailer and a half is possible. Still thrown off a little bit with those all those honey pallets. I thought we had more. I mean, there was a lot of pallets there, so I was thinking, oh, we got, you know, tons and tons of honey. But ended up just totaling about maybe $10,000 worth, or $10,000 worth, 10,000 liters worth. Yeah, I got money on the mind. We'll just keep throwing it into the candy shop. Whenever it gets full, then we can just save up the honey and sell it in February if we want to. But I would like to keep just a little bit of money in my account, just in case I need to buy something. I can't think of what I would need right now. I think we got mostly everything that we do need. $66% full, so I should be able to get around the field another time. And And then maybe we'll go grab the Lamborghini and we'll unload into our trailer. Yeah, we should be able to get another headland done. But if we don't, that's even better. That means we just filled up a lot faster than I thought we would. Although the yield should be the same throughout the entire field now, at least on this series, because I'm not doing precision farming, so soil type doesn't matter. And the field should be at 95% all the way around. The one thing we didn't do was mulch and roll. Yeah, 95%. Missed a couple of stalks there. If I get a moment, I'll go back and pick those up. I think this is the first time, if at all, I use a sunflower header since FS15, possibly. Maybe I used one on a contract somewhere before, but it's been a long time since I've used one. The benefits of a sunflower header over the corn/sunflower header is the corn sunflower header harvests at 6, and this will harvest at 9. So a 50% boost in harvesting speed, which is nice. Yeah, I'll make it all the way back around down to that corner, but I think we'll grab the Lamborghini and unload. So maybe I'll put potatoes in this field and put the sunflowers in that field over there. I'm thinking the canola field that we harvested behind us on the other side of the road this year, I may put wheat into that one. So with the wheat, we're just trying to get a little bit of straw so the cows have bedding. I mean, I think I got plenty of straw bales currently. But every year we will have at least one field that gives us some straw. And at some point along the series here, financially, I don't think it's really a smart decision to do so. But we will start maybe doing some straw pellets a season or two. I may just lease that equipment and do it once. I did do straw and hay pellets in FS19. Don't remember what series I did it in, but I did do it. And yeah, the profit just wasn't great enough for me to say, yeah, this is wonderful. Let's keep on doing this. Now let's go grab our trailer, which I do believe is just around the corner here. Yep, there it is. Later on, we'll use the forage wagon to go pick up the TMR for the cows. The sheep, I thought about feeding them today as well, but really they can go about another 4 months at the current rate that they're doing things. But we'll probably feed them in 3 months because I'm pretty sure we'll get more offspring and the young ones will grow up and they'll start eating some more. The cows, I definitely want to top off just to be sure. And the reason why I want to use the forage wagon to feed the cows, the trailer we got here will fill up with TMR, but this trailer tips. The forage wagon will just open up the rear and push it out that way. It won't tip. And inside the cow barn with this trailer, as I used it last time, it hits the ceiling. So yeah, using the forage wagon is going to be much better for us. So there is one combine load in there. So will I get a full trailer off the field? When I was looking at it like this, I'm like, oh, it's almost full, but that's the back. The front end, not so much. Well, let me just keep on making circles around this field, and I will catch you on the end, and we'll see. I mean, if I get a full trailer, then I'll bring it back before I finish harvesting the field, because I'm not going to store the sunflowers. It's going to bring them right on down to the oil mill. So it's either I'll see you when we get a full trailer or at the end of harvest. I'm kind of hoping when we get a full trailer. Well, now I'm thinking I won't even fill the trailer once. Yeah, the field looks bigger than what it is, maybe. I don't know. Now let's get these two sunflower stalks that I missed earlier on. What will get me a little bit is if we fill the trailer and I'm left with like 50 liters left in the combine. Well, we got the harvest done before the rain got here, so that's goal number one, I suppose. Yeah, that's not going to fill the trailer at all, I don't believe. Got a long ways to go and not a whole lot left inside the combine. Although the trailer is starting to look like it's filling up faster for some reason. Well, I guess that answers my question, not even a full trailer. We'll leave the combine right there. Well, just shy of 35,000 liters. Let me throw the beacons on. Let's head on down to the oil mill. We'll dump this on in, start making some sunflower oil. And as I said, the potato chip factory will get all that oil. I think we got more oil than potatoes. So I think that's why I'm not going to bother planting canola this fall. I can't plant canola in the spring, it's going to be planted in the fall. So I'm just going to do sunflowers next year. If we have more potatoes than oil, then maybe I'll put down an extra field of sunflowers at some point, somewhere. But we'll figure that out through the winter months. Starting to know my way around the map a lot better. What roads to take and where I should be going and what's quicker. We really don't go to the southern end of the map hardly at all. And the only reason why we're going down here is for the oil mill. The large BGA, as I mentioned, we're probably not going to bother buying that in the future for $1 million, unless the manure and slurry from the cows gets to be so much that the small plant that we already own can't handle it, and it'd be wise to buy the big BGA. I don't really see us doing that or having the needs to do that, because the only thing the big BGA will do that the small one can't is the pomace from the vineyard, and we don't have enough of that really to justify buying $1 million BGA. We do own the land down there because we put a wind turbine down there, which was supposed to be as equal as our loan payment at midnight, or loan interest at midnight, and it's not. It's helping, but not quite equaling out. And so if you're not sure where we are just getting ready to pass the store on the left-hand side. The grain mill is also just right here on the left-hand side. And that is the oil mill that we need to get to. Actually, can I get to the oil mill? From there? Wait, that's the oil mill. That's lime production. Kind of forgot where the oil mill was myself. Never mind. Well, yeah, we're not getting involved in cutting down trees and stuff. So over the bridge. So I almost know where everything is on the map. Almost. I was in the right ballpark, right? We were close enough. That's a huge grass field. Alright, turn on in here. Should be around the corner though, right? Is where the drop-off point is. Make sure I leave myself enough room to turn. There we go. Then make sure I open up the back of the trailer so the grain dumps on out. Perfect. While that's emptying out, let's get in here so I don't forget. Oh, let's turn off the greenhouses for now. And let's see here. Okay, we're done processing the wheat. Well, kind of. We got full of flour. Yeah, I'll have to get that over there and move that over. But activate the sunflower. Still got just a little bit of canola oil left. Alright, sunflower is in. Oil's I need to go back in there because I kind of forgot to put that on distribute. There we go. Alright, and I should be able to sneak out of here, right? Around the corners. Now I just gotta make my way to the other side of town. Back to the farm. I'm gonna drop off this trailer, put it back right where I got it from. Grab the forage wagon, and we'll head on down and fill that trailer up with some TMR and give the cows some feed. Fender bender. I had nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with that. I think some people have been drinking too much wine here in the hills of Tuscany. Some of these fields over here we may buy in the future as well. But then again, I don't want to start getting too many fields either. Whoops. Let me go ahead and do... There we go. Now we're in. Oh yeah, someone did mention I did not check for the fill point for manure on the side of the building, which I thought I did, which I'm like 99% sure that I did. And just driving along here looking for a refill point, and it should have been right by the manure pit, if anything. But I've had the icons on before, and there's no icon around here for filling up with manure. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure. And this trailer will take manure. So at some point, we'll either have to get us that belt like we use on Goldcrest Valley, like we did for silage, or I could just get a bucket for the 130 or the telehandler, and we can load up the manure that way. Okay, drop that in there. Oh yeah, I was when I was checking things earlier on as well. I kind of forgot to sell the soybeans that we have in storage. And yeah, the price was just terrible once I noticed I forgot to sell them. So I have to wait another year for that to take place. They're not going to decay or anything in the silo. I just noticed I still got some grass in here, which, yep, we'll have to take care of that. Let's go ahead. You know what? Let me spin around here, and we'll drop this off into the fermenting silo to make more silage. Yeah, so all these fields to our right, the olive groves, the vineyards, there are just a regular couple fields in there as well. We're only talking like 200 grand. We'll just maybe even go on the expensive side of 250. And then we can merge all these together and make one big field. That bump needs to be taken care of. I go over that enough. There we go, and that's how that forage wagon unloads. This opens at the back end, drops it on in there, so feeding the cows with this is going to be a lot easier to worry about the trailer hitting the ceiling and getting all caught up and maybe that we go flying somewhere. Production buildings are doing their thing. Will this fit under the pipe, or is it going to clip through it like the other trailer did? No, it'll go right on through. The rain is here. We are almost full of some silage. And I just had to restart my recording again because my audio dropped once again. So hopefully, if you made it this far though, that means it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I got to get this problem figured out. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the audio, my recording picks up my microphone, but it doesn't pick up the game audio. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Anywho, yeah, the rain's here, 10 minutes early-ish, I guess. But we can cover this on up. Let's go feed the cows and have to call it a day. So just in case I don't get my audio thing figured out, and you may see a day, or if I don't see an episode or something for a day or two, you will know why. I'm trying to figure out this audio situation. All right, let's go and get these cows fed. And then the rain should be done within the hour or so. And the next time, oh yeah, I haven't checked yet, but I think the grapes are ready, as I mentioned. If not, we got some other work we can do. We can definitely plow the parsnip field. And maybe what I'll do is, even if the grapes are ready, maybe I'll take the T8 over and I'll plow the parsnip field, and we can get right on over to the grape harvesting. Yeah, this way we don't have to worry about the trailer flipping into the ceiling like last time. Cows should be fine. Let's double check on what we got here. So the sheep have 9,000, well, we'll just say 10,000 liters, and they're using about, well, less than 2,000 per month. So almost 5 months, but we might get some offspring reproduction actually in a couple months. So yeah, in about 2 months we'll have to feed them off. And then the cows, yeah, they almost got a full trough, and they're good for a while actually. 10,000 liters, almost, we'll just say about 8 or 9 months probably. Actually, probably less than that, because they'll have some offspring in a few months' time. But the milk is starting to pile up. So yeah, getting the dairy production at some point soon will be good. Let me go ahead and we'll just bring this, turn the beacons off first of all. Don't need them around our own yard. Bring this around here. And I'll just leave this right here for now. But our stock market page, how are we looking here? So it says we got $264,000 worth of material to sell. And we can see potato chips are looking good. 0 km market, farmer's market. Where is the 0 km market? I don't see a green beam coming down anywhere. Of course, in this weather, I did tag the place. I thought I did. Where are we here? Oh, we're blinking just like right over here. Well, there's our market stall that we put down. It's like right behind the market stall. Alright, so after the market stall, if I take that road, is the drop-off here or... Oh, nope, there's a drop-off point out back. Alright, so that's where we would sell it. And there's the market stall. Oh, and with our truck, we could probably just shoot right through this shed here. Oh, and out to another road. There's another road here. Yeah, so if I bring the material down, probably circle around that way would be better and come out this way. That would work out for us. Yeah, so we can sell that material for sure next episode and bring in a little bit of cash. And we're not talking a whole bunch here, but some money in the bank account to keep us padded from that loan interest would be good. Yeah, eventually we'll slowly get there. It's going to be a little bit battle of the money situation, but I think we'll be fine overall. Just a matter of just keeping pace for a little bit until we can start chipping away at that loan a little bit. But anyways, that's where we're going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in the hills of Tuscany. But until then, have a good one.